What's up, people of YouTube? This is Roller here, bringing you guys another top 10 to my channel. I haven't recorded one for a little while, and I felt like it was necessary to do so. And in this week's top 10, I'm going to be talking about my top 10 paint jobs in Black Ops 3. I've seen a lot of them that I really like, especially just in public matches in general, and I just never got around to actually making the video. So today, got off work, came home, and decided I was actually going to do it. So, I have two honorable mentions for this video. I'm not going to mention it until later on in the video, but I want to let you guys know that the two honorable mentions are very similar to two of the other picks in the top 10, and the reason why they are honorable mentions is because they were so similar to the other ones that I didn't want to post the same thing, just kind of like a different look to it. So now to start this off, we have the Venom KN44. And I thought this was a really cool gun just because of the detail that the person put into actually making the Venom face on the side of the gun. I mean, other than that, it's pretty not really bland, but it's just pretty normal. I mean, you kind of expect it to be black because it is Venom. So, I mean, it's not too much of a shock there. But other than that, just the Venom on it, I thought it looked really cool. It was really clean and nice. It wasn't like it was, you know, really blurry or anything like that. So I just thought it deserved to at least be on the list. At number 9, we have Electric or Cyborg Blue Camo on the M8A7. I think this camo looks really nice as well. It kind of reminds me of like that Tron movie. I don't remember exactly what that movie. I think it was Tron. But the colors look really nice. It was a good blue, and it covered the gun really well. So I felt like for the creativeness of the camo that it deserved to be in here alone. At number 8, we have the PlayStation Knife. This combat knife camo looks really cool to me. You know I like PlayStation a lot, so when I can see anything that's done with camos or emblems or anything like that that really brings that out and it looks unique, I really like it. I saw a couple of different camos that look kind of like this, but this was by far the best one that I saw. The way that they did the buttons on the actual knife I thought was really neat. A lot of the other ones that I saw were just smaller, or it was just the buttons and nothing else added to it. And I felt like this was the most unique out of all of them. Moving on to number 7, this one is just kind of a joke between a friend and I. I saw it and thought it was really funny. It's King of the Hill, and it's the sound that he makes when he is surprised or shocked. I can't really replicate it, but if I could, I would do it. I'm going to try and see if I can find a soundtrack to put in here to kind of show you guys what it sounds like, and if I can't, then sorry about that. But yeah, this one is at number 7. At number 6, I have the diamond camo for the sniper rifle, the Locust, and I think that this diamond camo looks really cool. I like the way that the diamond was made. I know that I had a previous diamond camo on my, or a diamond emblem on my last top 10 that I made, but I just like the way that this camo stands out. The way that they did the colors and stuff was really cool. How it just wasn't one blue, or, you know, it was just, it was really simple. It's just one diamond on the camo, and everything else just kind of works with the diamond. It makes it stand out more. I thought it was really cool. I wish I could make something like that, but I'm not that artistic. Moving on to number 5, we have a card camo, and the reason why I like this camo so much compared to a lot of the other card camos was because the cards are actually made out of things that are in the game. They're not just regular, you know, like regular cards that you buy in a deck. They're actually like created, made up cards from other images within like the emblem and camo creator, and they made them look really good. So I thought that it was, 1, super creative, 2, really original, hadn't seen anything quite like that before, and 3, it worked really well on this gun. So that's why it's at number 5. Moving on to number 4, we have pool ball camo, or Billards is the guy who made this called it. And the reason why I like this camo so much is because how much work they put into the actual pool balls, and then on top of that, they tried to make like the felt that's on the table. I don't know what that's called, but they tried to make that on the gun as well, and I just thought it made the gun look really cool. I feel like this camo wouldn't really work for many other guns just because the way that they made the 8-ball as part of the little rotating magazine thing in the gun was just, it's pretty original. And out of the whole time that I was looking through gun camos, I didn't see another camo, like not even similar to this in any shape, way, or form. At number 3, I have a Nerf camo for the Kuda, and I thought that it was super simple and funny to me, and I didn't see any others like this. If you haven't been able to tell, that's a lot of what I base the camos off of. If they look really cool, and you know, not necessarily if I haven't seen a lot of them, but if they're unique in some shape, way, or form, I usually pick them. But this one definitely was unique, and I thought it was kind of funny and laughable, so I decided to put it in here at number 3. Moving on to number 2, we have a Fallout camo, and I only saw a couple of Fallout camos while I was looking, but this one was really, really simple, and it stood out a lot. It's just the Vault-Tec logo, and you know, the blue background on the RK5, and I just thought it worked really well for the gun because of how easy it is, and it doesn't just have a lot to it to really pay attention to. It was really nice and simple. It'd be cool to have on my gun. At number 1, we have a Pepsi can type camo for the Black Cell. Now, this is one of the exceptions in my top 10. I saw a lot of camos that had different things: Duracell batteries, energy drinks, Dr. Pepper, different kinds of drinks, erasers on pencils for this gun. It was super creative, and I haven't looked at the camos in a long time when I saw this, and I thought it definitely deserved to be number 1. I thought this Pepsi looked the best out of essentially all of them, and so that's why I put it at number 1. Now let's move on to the honorable mentions. Now for the honorable mentions, we have a monster can for the Black Cell camo, and we have a Man of War card camo, and for these cards, they actually look realistic. They're real cards, and I just like the way they were made. They look really, really good. They weren't just slapped together, so I felt like it at least deserved an honorable mention. And the monster can was really cool, but I didn't think that the monster logo was made all that well. So even though I thought it was cool, I thought it still deserved to be on here. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like and subscribe. The video that you'll see on screen will be the last video I made, and deuces.